What's up, everyone? So this is gonna be hopefully a quicker video. I just made one the other day breaking down my new rig, and one of the things that I have kind of thought about doing for a while is just to explain some of the benefits to having something like a Prickly Pear. Mine's kind of back in here, this little black one. Having something like a Prickly Pear or a Mustang, or I had a Bloom for a little bit, or a Prism, matter of fact, just to adding kind of a preamp tone to your signal. And I just kind of wanted to explain like the just kind of the reality behind that. I have my handy dandy pen, so I'm going to actually go ahead and cut mine off. So again, this is a ToneRanger Audio Prickly Pear, and there's two knobs. I think it's just input and output, maybe something of that nature, and then there's a gain pot that's just railed inside. But I just wanted to show you kind of the difference of having a preamp versus not having a preamp, especially with drives and just amps in general, not even including the wet effects. So without further ado, I am running, if you want to know just kind of my signal chain, you can go look at my other video, but I've got the two Tone X's down there, and I'm running Big Back and Duke Silver. So it's a Z-Rec Z80, and then a what was it, Fender Dual Showman. So super fun, very full sounding, but I just wanted to kind of show you what something like this would bring to the table. So this is my clean signal, just some compression in my amps. So might add that I am using my my like Franken Strat. So I have a bootstrap vintage Strat pickup in the neck, and then I have a Pearly Gates in the bridge. Right now I'm on the Pearly Gates. Pearly Gates is actually a cool split. I can do kind of like the single coil. So here's both of them. Here's splitting it. So really good there, and then here's my neck. Really good sound for me. But if you notice, and anybody who's watched my rundown video, it's very sterile. There's not a lot of drive pumping into it, and it's just kind of lackluster. Pretty good clean tone. You can throw in some wets here. Sounds really good, but there's just no body to it. Sorry for the dog. And you're just regressing tone, in my opinion. So this is where this makes a big impact to me, is when you have something like a Prickly Pear to throw in a little bit of to your signal, and you get to sound like this. And of course it even with a little bit of gain staging, it just adds a little bit of, it just adds a little bit of character, a little bit of body. so much like feel to it, man. And like, you know, everybody gets on. I know like the first person that I really ever heard about talking about preamps was Nigel Hendroff from like Hillsong. He does a lot of Hillsong worship, Hillsong United. But I always heard him talk about like preamp stuff, just giving it a little bit of hair, a little bit of feel. And really now that the world has kind of transitioned to like this digital, you know, scope of amps, and a lot of people aren't using real tube amps, it's hard to sit in a room and like, you know, get a good vibe and a good body sound out of an amp. Well, even with some of the best captures. And so like a preamp comes into the mix really early on in the signal and gives you back some of that feel that you get from using a digital platform such as the Tone X's or HX Stomp or whatever you want to use. And so if you kind of have a setup like this, I would highly recommend using, you know, a pedal such as the Prickly Pear, the Atlas. I think it's Atlas. I think it's an Atlas. Maybe an Apollo from Spaceman. I think it's an Atlas. Using a preamp such like that just like boosts your signal a little bit and gives you a little bit of feel. And you can really get a good scope of like the impact. Like I've kind of got mine dimed right here at like 1, 2 o'clock. And then this one actually is like 10, 11 o'clock. But like even rolling that off a little bit. Get a little bit of the sound. There's just a sweet spot that you hit with it. Man, it sounds good. Like you just get like a really good quality sound with running something like that. But anyways, that's what I wanted to tell you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. What's up, buddy? My kid's waking up from a nap. So I'm going to let y'all go. And if you're running a Prickly Pear, comment. If you're not, let me know what kind of preamp you're using and tell me how that affects your signal. Thanks for watching.